Hey everybody, this is Clair Summer. Welcome to Lumiere Tarot. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today. And today we are looking at career and money. So I'm just going to be looking at the cards and the energies regarding your career and finances and see what messages we have from Spirit regarding these things in your life at this time. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, then please know that there may be a message here for you. But remember, it's just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then just feel peaceful and find the message that does resonate with you, okay? A big shout out to all my amazing subscribers, my Lumies. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. You know I love you so much. And thank you to everybody who has donated through the energetic exchange. I am sending you all a big hug. Okay, all the timestamps for these groups are in the description box below. So this is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. I ask that you use your intuition to guide you of which of the 4 groups you want to pick today. So just take a few deep breaths, feel peaceful, drop down into your body and tune into the calmness within you. And then make your decision from your intuition or gut instinct today, okay? While you make your decision, I will just let you know that I have just opened a beautiful shop called Lumiere Studio. It is linked in the description box below, and I have created a beautiful collection of affirmation posters to really help to raise your vibration, lift your spirits, and just create positivity in your space and in your home, okay? So do check those out if you feel called to, okay? But yes, I will get on with your reading, and yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Hey everybody, this is Clair Summer, and this is a reading for everybody who picked group number 1. So I'm just going to take a look at what messages we have from Spirit regarding your finances and career at this time, okay? So we have this beautiful card, Intention, from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Oh, I've done 2. We've got 9 of Swords in the reverse. We have the card Gaia from the Universal Love Oracle deck. We have 8 of Pentacles. We have this card Instincts. We have Death and the Tower. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. We have the card Leap from the Universal Light Oracle deck. We have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone from the Moonology deck. We have the card Alien from the Dream Oracle cards deck. And we have King of Cups here as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, you know, with all this heavy energy, which I think we should discuss first, from the Tower and the Death card, and then also, you know, this 9 of Swords as well. So I'm seeing that maybe some of you have gone through some dramatic changes in your career situation. Okay, so if this is something, it may be the case that you have even lost a job, or that your job may be threatened at this time, okay? So I do see big changes coming in your career at the moment, all right? If this doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. This isn't something that is going to happen in the near future. This is just an indication of something that is going on right now for you in your life. So it may be that you've experienced a job loss, or that your job is threatened at this time, or that you know, there's been a big shake-up at work, or big changes which weren't expected. Okay. So I see some sort of change in your work environment, work situation that's going on for you, okay? But whatever it is that is happening, just know that it is working out for the highest good of everybody concerned, and it is working out for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, okay? So maybe, you know, maybe you've started a job and it hasn't worked out quite how you wanted, or this could just indicate just a lack of work-life balance, that perhaps your health is suffering a little bit as a result of pushing yourself too hard towards your goals, or pushing yourself at work to meet deadlines and things like this, and it's led to some sort of breakdown where you feel like you can't carry on like this anymore, or that you can't carry on in this situation. For some of you, this may resonate in that, you know, you can't carry on doing what you're doing because it's making you unhappy, okay? So we have the Death card. So I see beautiful transformation coming in for you. I really see this card should be more like a butterfly sort of symbol, like a caterpillar going into a chrysalis, going into a butterfly. So it's this beautiful transformation process. Now, that transformation isn't always easy, and it doesn't always feel, it can feel difficult. It can feel challenging. It can feel painful. Okay. But ultimately, it is for your highest good, and it will make you feel amazing. So something is coming to an end for you. So it could be a job that you don't like anymore, that you're not that happy with. It could be that you've already been thinking about making a change in your career or in your work life. Okay, and Spirit is really highlighting that change is necessary, and that change will be welcome for you, and that you will be rewarded from doing that. Okay, so I see that happening for you, and that I always see the Death card as something really positive. This is what brings the changes which help us to, create the life of our dreams. Okay, so we have this Nine of Swords in the reverse as well. So I'm just sensing that if things have been a little bit difficult in your workplace, or you're not quite sure what to do, or you've been overwhelmed with work, that's coming to an end now. This nightmare is coming to a close. All these difficulties and challenges are being resolved now. You are going to get the solutions to your problems. You are going to have this deep clarity about what it is that you need to do next. Okay. And that's going to be revealed to you. So you're moving towards much better times, which is going to feel really good to you. You're just going to feel this good, deep sense of well-being and mental clarity and mental balance as to what to do next. Okay, we have this card Instincts, which, talks a lot about using your intuition. I always say when you, follow your heart, it will never lead you astray. So often we're encouraged to use logic to guide us through on the next step. But Spirit is really saying, just listen to those little niggles within you, listen to your intuition, and it is going to guide you as to where to go next and to what steps next you should take towards your career and financial goals. Okay. With this card Intention, this is all about focusing your energy on what it is that you really want. So if you've been a bit overwhelmed, if you've been a bit scattered in your energies, Spirit is really saying, we always have this energy around us, but energy needs direction, it needs focus, and this is where attention comes in. So your intention is really that direct focus on what you want. So I suggest, maybe journaling about what it is that you want. Spirit is really saying, it's probably a good idea to make a vision board or something like this, but get very clear about where it is that you're going. It doesn't matter, how far-fetched it seems or how out there it seems. Just be clear about what it is that you want, and then your intuition will guide you on those next steps that you need to take in your career and financial life as well. We also have this card Gaia as well. So this is about wisdom and knowledge, and it also mentions spiritual understanding. So again, this is about greater clarity. This is about knowing what you want fully in your career and what's going to make you feel nourished and what's going to make you feel fulfilled in your life. So I see that coming in for you, about you getting downloads and understanding things better at this time. Okay, we have these two really interesting cards in your reading, in this career reading today. We have Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you, from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and then also Step Out of Your Comfort Zone. Okay, so, again, this speaks of changes happening. We've been looking at these changes. So both of these cards represent changes, and Spirit is really saying, now is the time to go for it. This is what I'm hearing. Just go for it. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been holding you back, what are your fears that have been holding you back from achieving your dreams at this time, from going from what it is that you really want, not what you think you should want, or what your family wants for you, or what you should want, or what society says. What is the life, your day-to-day life, how is it that you want to show up to the world? What is it that you've got to offer the world? And truly from your heart. And Spirit is saying, go for that. This is the message that you need now, okay? And it may be that it's out of your comfort zone. It may be that not everybody agrees with your decision. Okay, or it might just feel frightening to, do something on your own, or do something for yourself, or, really raise yourself up and sort of, put yourself out there. If we want to achieve greatness, we have to really raise our heads above the parapet. We have to stick out in some way. And that does mean that sometimes people take a pop at us, or, they'll have something to say about what we're doing. So be grounded, be strong in yourself, and just know that the universe is supporting you in making these really wonderful changes, which I sense are going to happen over the next few months for you. Okay, so I see a lot of amazing opportunities coming in for you. I see you making a big change in your career, which is going to lead to a big change in your financial situation as well. I do see that success is guaranteed for you in this situation. With this card Alien, it says, accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. So what this is really saying, what I'm sensing from this, is that it's just about you getting into alignment with your truth about who it is that you truly are. Perhaps for some of you, when you go to work, you put on a bit of a mask, or you feel like you have to behave a certain way, or you have to suppress yourself in a certain way to sort of go out when you're working or when you're with people. But Spirit is really saying, be your authentic self, and you will find your own tribe, the people, and you'll find your own place where you are meant to be. Okay. And also share what it is, share your gifts that you have in your heart. Okay, I know that you have these unique gifts and talents, and just find more opportunities for you to share those with the world. Spirit is really saying, this is really going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you financially, and it's going to make you feel fulfilled when you share your beautiful gifts and talents that are in your heart space. And you're going to feel more appreciated. This is what I'm hearing. When you start to do that, when you really sort of start to step into your truth, you're going to start to feel more appreciated in what it is that you're doing. Okay, we have this beautiful Eight of Pentacles as well, which I think is really interesting. So I'm seeing you going to a time of much more focus, with this intention. You're going to know what it is that you're at and where you're going, and you're going into a time of much more focus. Okay, I see you being very successful in what it is that you decide to do as a result of these changes that are coming in for you. Okay, this is success that is earned, so it's your own hard work is going to pay off. You will get the rewards. Okay, you're going to find it very rewarding, but you're going to get the financial rewards as well for sharing your own knowledge and your own wisdom with the people that you work with, and it's going to be very well respected for you. Okay, so I see you working hard, but towards your own goals, not for somebody else's idea of what they want for you, or and this can be in a workplace. It can just be, you doing, being focused about what it is that you want and doing your own thing, your own way, and that paying off very well for you. Okay. So you're really going to be playing to your strengths as a result of these changes, which is going to be much better. It's going to mean that work feels much easier for you than it has done. So rather through sort of wading through mud or feeling like you're putting a lot of effort in for little return, I feel you're playing to your strengths, and then that's going to be reflected back at you through, greater financial abundance, and being rewarded financially for you. Okay, so this card is also about following your passion, which is what we've been talking about. As a result of these changes, follow your passion, and it won't even feel like work. Okay, so but Spirit is saying, after these changes and these difficulties that you have experienced, all these changes that are happening, then you're going to be, this is the card of being on the right track. Okay, so you're going to be going into this time where you are much more focused, but you're completely on the right track, and that you feel supported in that way. So things feel much easier for you when you are in right alignment in that way. I see that you've got excellent skills as well. You've got so much to offer people. Okay, and you're really going into this time where you're doing what you're good at, and that brings you a lot of fulfillment. And I also see that work and money lining up, like we've been talking about. So rather than putting in a lot of effort and not being rewarded financially, I see those two things coming together for you now. You will be rewarded financially for the efforts that you're putting in when we see this Eight of Pentacles for you. I want to talk about this beautiful King of Cups from the Fountain Tarot as well. So I just see some healing happening for you as well. If things have been a bit difficult for you, if things have been out of alignment, then just know that you're coming into a period of healing and grace. I see that you have so much to offer people, and that you are an excellent communicating with people in like a way that is really heartfelt and that really connects people. Okay, I see you really honoring your heart and your spirit in the work that you're doing. Okay, or just in your work life, which is where this fulfillment comes from that we've been talking about. This is a very optimistic card, so I see a lot of opportunities for you and a lot of positivity coming in for you with your career. And I see things being a lot more balanced. So if things have felt out of balance recently, this Tower card is really speaking to me about things being out of balance, like we talked about that work-life balance. I see things, this is the indicator that things are coming into a beautiful balance for you. Okay, I can see you really making a difference to people's lives as well with this card, or maybe just in the people who you work with in your team, just connecting people in a way that feels deep and meaningful, and people really respecting you in that. All right, and I see you really thriving and not feeling drained. From these cards, this one, I just feel like you've just been feeling really, really drained recently with your work or your studies. So this is really about, your cup is full and it's now overflowing. Your cup is so full that you have plenty to give other people. So you're really thriving. And I can see that you're a really good friend and a really good listener to people. This also indicates that you may be working in or moving towards a career where you get to support other people, where you offer your services to other people to really help them. Okay, and I see you achieving a lot in this area. It also obviously indicates the arts and creativity, or just approaching your job or your what it is that you do in a creative way, and that will really get results for you. Okay, but yeah, I just see, with this king energy, this is really an energy of great achievement as a result of your own hard work that we've seen here. Okay, so yeah, I see positive changes taking place for you in your career, and I see you being financially rewarded for you, doing what it is that you really love. And I see these changes happening for you over the next sort of couple of months, okay, 6 to 8 weeks. I see this happening for you, okay. I hope that this reading was beneficial for you. That's all I have for you in this reading today, but it has been my honor to read your cards, as always. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I just love you all so much. You're always in my thoughts. Do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives at this time. And yes, if you feel called to, do check out my collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations to help to raise your vibration and dissolve any blocks and challenges that you have towards prosperity and abundance in your life. Okay, but have an amazing week, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 2. So I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and see what messages Spirit has for you regarding money and your career at this time, okay? So let's take a look for you now. So we have the beautiful card Clarity from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. We have Hidden Path from the Gaia Oracle deck. We have Airplane from the Dream Oracle cards deck. We have the beautiful card Align Your Life from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. We have Meditate and Contemplate from the Moonology deck. We have Page of Swords, King of Wands. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have the Devil. We have Page of Swords again, and we have the beautiful card Opportunity from the Soul Offerings Oracle deck. Okay, so I'm just going to take a look at the energies, take a look at these cards for you. So I see at this time that some of you with this Devil card may be in a situation where you don't feel very fulfilled at work. Perhaps you're just working just for the money, just for the paycheck, just for the wages, and you're not particularly fulfilled in your job, and you're just going there so you can get the money to pay your rent or whatever it is. Okay, so I'm sensing that that may be the case for some of you in group one. So I just sense that you're sort of tied to this job in some way. Perhaps your job feels like too good to be true. You're kind of frightened to step away from it and do what it is that you really love because you have that financial security with them. It could be that for some of you in this group, it could just be that there's like a little bit of a toxic relationship at work. You know, perhaps you work with a very toxic, narcissistic boss who is really making your life hell, making things very difficult for you, and you just feel like you're walking the tightrope of approval and nothing that you do in your role is any good for them. Okay, so I'm sensing that that is the case for some of you here, but there is a lot of fresh energy and like new start, fresh energy, freshness represented here, because we've got to talk about this. We have the Page of Swords represented twice in this reading, which I think is really amazing. And also we have this card, clarity, as well. So the Page of Swords really does talk about clarity. And, you know, I really feel that freshness and that fresh energy from this card. So what I'm sensing now for you is that you're really going to be letting go of doubt. Okay, it might be doubts about what you want to do next in your career, or it might just be that you're letting go of just doubts within yourself, just sort of a lack of self-confidence or just not believing in your own abilities. Okay, Spirit is really helping you with that at this time. So you're moving from this energy of doubt into an energy of knowing and trusting completely, trusting in yourself, being grounded and centered, and knowing what it is that you have to offer the world. Okay, so this is really exciting. Also, when we see these cards here, opportunities are represented here. Okay, so which I think is really exciting, you know. And also we have this new moon card from the Moonology deck. New moons, again, about new starts, but also opportunities. And we have this card, opportunity, here as well, which is very beautiful. You know, so Spirit is really talking of new opportunities coming your way. But what I really sense with this is that you are going to be able to recognize opportunities. You know, part of our evolution, you know, part of this, you know, being successful is the ability to recognize opportunities. You know, I don't know whether you see that in other people's lives, in your friends and family, or perhaps you've seen it in your own life in the past where you have missed an opportunity. You're just like, oh, that was an opportunity right there. You know, that was an opportunity for me to, you know, earn some money, or that was an opportunity for me to have a good time, or to, you know, meet somebody interesting, or to have an amazing relationship. And I didn't recognize it for what it was at the time. Okay, but Spirit is really saying with these cards, you are going to see opportunities the moment they hit. You're going to recognize them before other people do. And you're going to be able to seize those opportunities in your work and your life, okay? There's also, you know, there's a lot, with this fresh energy, there's a lot of excitement here, okay? So if you've been feeling a bit lackluster, you know, you've been feeling these very heavy energies, and, you know, things have really been getting you down, then just know that, you know, this is really a wonderful message of hope. Okay, and just times, you know, which are more exciting are coming in for you. So it may be that you get the opportunity to work on an exciting project, which is more fulfilling, or it may be that you're starting your own business, which is very, very exciting. Okay, just a side hustle, or maybe, you know, you're going into business on your own, or setting up as, you know, working individually in some way, okay, and being self-employed. Okay, that's not necessarily what is indicated here, but what is happening is something that feels very exciting to you. Okay, the energy of your working career is really going to pick up. And if you've been feeling like you haven't had a lot of motivation for your work, then this is really changing. This is a breath of fresh air that's coming in for you now. Okay, so these are much more exciting times that you're going to experience. And I see a lot of hope here and a lot of enthusiasm for what it is that you're doing. So I really feel that you're turning over a new leaf. I feel that you're starting fresh, and I feel that you're entering into a new cycle with a lot of clarity at this time. You're feeling very inspired as well. These are really cards about ideas. So if you've been looking for an idea as to what to do next in your career, or where you might want to work, or what it is that you've got to share, or all of these things, then this is really indicated here. You've just got a lot of ideas that will benefit other people and that other people will also feel very excited about. So you are moving into that inspired energy, okay, where you've just got loads and loads of ideas. It may be the case that you have too many ideas and you have to focus down on one and really get directed focus, which is what you want. But you know, Spirit is saying with these cards that your future is bright. You've got a very bright future ahead of you in whatever it is that you do, because your vibration is rising and you know, you've got that positivity and you feel so optimistic. Okay, learning is also indicated when we see these cards, particularly together. So if there's something that's on your mind that you wanted to, you know, maybe you want to retrain, or maybe there's some training that you feel that you could do, or something that you want to learn just out of general interest, and this is really going to benefit your life at this time. Okay, and I just see a lot of clarity here as well for you. So if you've not been sure, you know, if you've been caught up in a lot of problems and challenges and low vibrational energy, I see solutions coming for you, okay, which I think is really good. And just having this clear vision so that your energy has this directed focus as to where it is that you want to go next. And Spirit is really helping you at this time. You know, and we have this card Hidden Path here as well. So, you know, perhaps, you know, you have been in that sort of muddy energy where you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees. But this is really saying with this swords energy that, you know, this clear path is going to be shown. You're going to be shown the way. Spirit is going to show you the way with that. Okay, you know, and then also we have this beautiful card, Align Your Life, here as well. So that's again about just aligning your energies into what it is that you truly desire so that you can get into focus. Okay. This is very exciting. And also we have Queen of Pentacles. We love it when we see Queen of Pentacles. So she is here for you. So this is about knowing your value, okay? Because you're worth it. This is the Because You're Worth It card. So if you want to ask for a pay rise, you will be successful in this. If you want to go for a job where you feel that you'll be more valued and where they will pay you more, then this is definitely indicated as something very positive for you. You're going to, when you know your own worth, when you feel solid in that energy, then you know, that's really going to pay dividends for you. Okay, you're going to have a lot of energy at this time. There's so much here about just, you know, feeling very passionate and energetic about what it is that you're doing, about these new ideas that you have. The beautiful Queen of Pentacles is also very much about like being in a flow state. Okay, so rather than being in that gritty energy and things not really working out for you and you're putting a lot of effort in but not getting a lot of reward, you have this beautiful flow state that you are going into. Okay, you know, there's this wonderful opportunity for you to create wealth here as well and to move towards financial independence. You know, Spirit is really saying make financial independence your goal. Yeah, whatever it is that you need to do that, you know, look to the future with your savings, with getting a pension, with learning about money and how it works so that you can really be in control of your finances and create that financial independence, you know, so that your money can make money for you. Okay. So you're not just getting by, you really feel, you know, I just sense at this time as well that there's going to be a little bit of extra money for luxuries for you as well coming in. Okay. So I think that's very exciting. So, you know, an increase in your finances is definitely indicated here, and that's directly related to you knowing your own value. Okay, we have the beautiful King of Wands as well. So again, I'm sensing you're really taking action, taking control and taking action of your life at this time. Okay, so you feel very confident in yourself. Both of these cards, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, we've got a Queen and a King here. Beautiful balanced energy between yin and yang. Okay, so, you know, and they both speak of confidence, being confident in your abilities, confident in your ability to be able to deliver, you know, confident in your you know, your knowledge and just believing in yourself. These are both cards about believing in yourself. You know, other people aren't going to believe in you unless you believe in yourself. Okay. So King of Wands, I see you taking action. I see you maybe taking on a passion project or just a project that you feel very passionate about. I see you working very hard at this, but it feeling very rewarding. Okay. And just know when we see this energy of the King of Wands that you can take the heat, you can take the pressure. okay, of whatever it is that you're working towards at this time. And I just really see you rising to the challenge and feeling really good about it, okay? So whatever challenges come your way, you are really ready to take them on. This is really a card of, trailblazing as well. You're just like, this is what I'm doing it for me. I don't care what anybody else thinks, okay? So whether that's, something you want to do for you or something that you're doing in the workplace, you're really laser focused and, working hard to achieve your goals at this time, okay? This is also an energy of expansion as well, which I see is quite beneficial for you. You're expanding into this new area, new opportunities, new growth. Travel is also indicated here for you with this card airplane and these Page of Swords energies. They're both representing travel for you. You may be able to travel with your work, or you may move locations to be able to do what it is that you want to do. So, for your employment, okay? So I see that happening for you as well. All right, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I hope that it was beneficial for you and that it has been helpful in some way. I see so much positivity here for you, and also a big change coming out of this stagnation and lack of motivation into something much fresher and just a new cycle beginning for you, okay? It feels really exciting and good. Have an amazing week. You're always in my thoughts. And remember, do check out my collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations to help to raise your vibration and dissolve any blocks that you have towards prosperity and love. Okay, people have been saying that they've been getting amazing results with those, in quite a short space of time. It's been really helping them out to overcome their own personal challenges. Okay, but yes, do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. So take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is Clair Summer, and this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 3. So I'm going to take a look at the cards, take a look at the energies, and see what we have here for you regarding your career and finances. All right, so we have this beautiful card, Spaciousness, from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. We have Achievement from the Gaia Oracle deck. We have the 10 of Cups, we have 2 of Swords, we have 4 of Pentacles, we have 6 of Cups, we have the card High Flying, we have the card Elevator from the Dream Oracle cards deck, we have the Chariot, we have Priestess from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and we have Don't Let Your Pride Get in the Way from the Moonology deck, okay? I don't think you can see that. Where can I put it? In this little garden that I've created for you today. Okay, let me take a look at these energies for you and see what we have here. So I'm sensing that for some of you in group 3 that you are experiencing some financial lack, maybe some sort of financial blockages or something like this. I'm just feeling like that for you, that it's been difficult to make ends meet, and maybe that you're a student and you're just not earning very much, or you're just starting out on the career ladder, but I'm just sensing that money has been a bit tight, or that your expenses have been very high, and so you're sort of running out of cash, and it just feels a little bit difficult at this time financially for you, okay? So, and this can be money blocks as well. We could have you could be experiencing a poverty consciousness. Maybe you have some blocks about what you've learnt earlier in life regarding money and finances. Perhaps you believe that money is hard to come by, or that you have to work very hard to get money, something like this, okay? So I just think in this group there are some blockages around money that you may be experiencing, and money might be a little bit tight for you at this time, okay? But moving forward, let's take a little look, on what's going on for you. I also see that in the recent past, or currently, we've got this 2 of Swords energy as well. So I'm sensing that you are struggling to make a decision in your career or work. It might be to do with what you want to do for a living generally, or whether or not you want to change careers, or whether you want to change companies, something like this. But I'm sensing that you're at a crossroads, and you've been at this space for quite a long time, mentally and emotionally, So, you've got these two paths that you're considering. Maybe one path is financially more rewarding, and another part you think will, nourish you more and is more of a heart-centered role. Okay, so I just sense that there's some indecision is what I'm seeing here regarding your job. Maybe you've got two jobs to choose from. Maybe you don't know which career path to take. Okay, but Spirit is really saying to you now, go within for the answers at this time. The answers are already within you. You do know. Okay, so don't get caught up in your mental processes. Don't overthink it. Just go with your intuition. Okay, so I have this card spaciousness as well. So I'm hearing from Spirit that you have got room. Okay, the fear behind this is because you're frightened of making a mistake. In your life. And this spaciousness is really saying there is expansive energy here. You are free to sort of flow and try things and do what it is that you need to do at this time regarding your career. And you've got that space, that room to do that. And if you feel that you've made a mistake, it won't be the end of the world. You can just, we learn as we go along. We don't get everything perfect the first time. So, Spirit is really saying, give it a go, try it, take a little step in the direction that you want to go, and then see where it takes you and keep going in that way, okay, rather than just leaping in and trying to, and then worrying that you're going to make a mistake with that. Okay, also we have this Cancer's energy is represented here as well as Leo, just so you know. Also, we have this beautiful card, don't let pride get in your way. So, if you've got some fears holding you back about what people will think of you, if you take this new leap forward or make a change or go for something that you really want to go for, then, Spirit's really saying, don't let those fears hold you back at this time. You can do it. You are brilliant and amazing. Okay. So, you've got to be single focused. Don't let anybody else's opinions sway you. Okay. Don't let those inner fears of what people might think or people might say, or of making a fool of yourself. Just go out there. Spirit is really encouraging you just to, follow your heart. With this lion, this is like quite a heart-centered energy. Follow your heart with what it is that you want to do next in your life and in your career and with your work and opportunities there, and, really go for it. Okay. So I see here as well, with the Six of Cups energy, that I see you moving into doing something which is more fulfilling and doing what you love. Okay, so if you're feeling unfulfilled at this time, and maybe this is to do with some of the indecision and the confusion that you're experiencing about your career situation, I see you moving into something where you get a lot of, I'm hearing satisfaction, something where you get a lot of satisfaction, where you feel like at the end of the day, it's a job well done. Okay, so I see you moving into a time of more stability. Again, this might indicate here with this Two of Swords that things have been a little bit unstable for you. And again, with this Four of Pentacles energy, that it's been financially unstable. So I see you moving into financial stability, and that things are going to be, I'm hearing, more comfortable for you. Okay, so money is coming as a result of you getting clear about what you want, making that decision and really going for it. You will step into greater abundance as a result of doing this. I'm also hearing follow your bliss when I see this energy here as well. So, doing what you love, following what feels good to you on a day-to-day basis is really going to be the foundation for, creating a lot of wealth in your future. Okay. I see you creating, a lot of work-life balance and just creating, just doing something in your career and in your work that gives you a lot of meaning. So it doesn't feel meaningless. You don't feel like a tiny cog in a gigantic machine, something where you just feel like you make a difference and that has meaning for you. This often represents some sort of career opportunity where you get to help other people as well. So you're offering some sort of service where you get to help other people. Okay, so that could be something like nursing, or it could be something else like hairdressing and, helping people to find their, beautiful, perfect balayage or something like this. So, this is like when it says helping others, we often jump to those nursing career type ideas, but it can be such a broad spectrum, that you consider when you think of offering your gifts, because I just feel like you have so much to share here. So, you're sharing your gifts with other people. I also see a lot of cooperation here. So I see you sort of working with other people in a very harmonious way, which helps to lift you up, which gives you that sense of nourishment and fulfillment, which is really wonderful. Okay, moving forward into your future, we have this beautiful card, Priestess, which I think is lovely. The imagery is so lovely from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. How are you being called to step up and lead? So I do sense that some of you may be considering going for a promotion, or, maybe considered for a promotion, or you may want to apply for a job, which is a step up from what you're doing now. And we also have this card, High Flying. So I just see, you being very successful in whatever it is that you decide to do next. Okay, Spirit is really encouraging you to do that, to take that next step and to move forward and to move up the ladder. Okay, you do have the experience now, or you do have what it takes, is what I'm hearing, to do that. Okay, so there is this beautiful energy of raising up as well. And then we have this elevator card here, which is about being lifted up as well. So I see you going higher up the career ladder, which I think is very exciting and is going to bring more responsibilities and more wealth your way. Okay, so I think this is a really beautiful thing here, beautiful colors, and just again reflecting that harmony. So I just think it's going to be very a lot of positivity, and a great opportunity is coming for you here. So do keep your eyes open for these opportunities. Keep a lookout for these opportunities which are coming your way to really raise yourself up to what it is that you want to do at this time. Okay, so, and this is going to lead you with this 10 of Cups energy just great success. I see you just being more well-rounded and happier. This speaks of a very solid future that you're creating here. I'm definitely hearing that you're on the right path. I definitely feel that you're leaving behind this poverty consciousness and this sort of experience of lack that you have been that maybe you've been going through, okay, because you're moving towards success. And this is really about a solid future. Okay, I see you being quite contented as well with these two cards next to each other. They really speak to me about contentment in your work situation, okay, of just like going into work and just feeling really good about what you're doing, enjoying who you are working with. So that's a wonderful change here for you as well, which is coming in the near future. All right, we have this beautiful card, Achievement. So, whatever you set your mind to, you can achieve. Spirit is really encouraging you to go for your goals. This is such expansive energy here. So perhaps you're working towards something now. Perhaps you're working towards some sort of educational goal, or, again, like we were talking about, going for a promotion, or just working towards some sort of project with a goal in mind. So you will be successful in this, okay? I'm not saying it's going to be always easy, but you have what it takes to really make it happen. And I see that here with this Chariot card, which is very it's quite exciting. You will triumph over any adversities that you've had. So if you're feeling like you're struggling, this is like a really a card of struggle. You will overcome those struggles. You will overcome those difficulties. You have got what it takes to forge ahead and really create this harmonious future that we're looking at here. Okay, so I see you making good progress. If you feel like you've been stuck, this is really a stuck energy as well. You haven't known what to do. You haven't known what to do next. I feel that you will, you're going to be more focused, and you're going to have this incredible focused direction now. Okay, and you're going to be able to forge ahead towards your goals. And this is going to create really fast changes in your life. I see you turning this situation around very quickly. And it's going to be as a result of this new discipline that you've found to be very direct and very focused in what it is that you want to achieve. And when you have that laser-like focus, this is bringing positivity into your life, and it will create the success that you desire as you go up that career ladder. Okay? So, and also this speaks of overcoming an internal conflict, like we were talking about earlier, talking about this indecision and this inner conflict. The Chariot is really the solution to that, so just know that solutions are coming. And I see you overcoming challenges with grace and with ease. I see you finding the solutions to your problems so that you can move forward with your life, okay? And just really feeling like you're winning at life when you have this direction. This is very, this is forward motion energy. This is making progress. And but it's all a result of this new direction that you're going in, of leaving this indecision behind, of giving yourself just some, cutting yourself a bit of slack, not being a perfectionist and just letting yourself, do what it is that you need to do, to achieve your goals. But this is also, with this beautiful yellow, a card of abundance coming in for you now, okay? So I see a lot of abundance here, and in a very wholesome way. You're not going to have to sell your soul to the devil. You're not going to have to, do something you hate doing for the sake of getting money. This is all to do with creating, this contented, solid future that you're moving towards with this energy at this time. Okay, so I think that's really beautiful as well. Let's just take a look at these energies. And also, this is what I'm sensing for you. I see you being very supported as well. With both these energies speak of being supported in the endeavors that you're making. So these changes that you're making, this new direction that you're going in, I see you getting very clear about what it is that you want to achieve at this time. It may be that you're working towards something already, but I just see that you are leaving any distractions behind and recognizing when you are being distracted in something, okay? So when you're taking your eyes off the prize. So with this Chariot energy, you really have got your eyes on the prize, and then you're moving towards that goal. You're moving towards achieving what it is that you desire. Okay, but you will be supported in this. Your friends, your family, your co-workers are really going to support you in your efforts. There's such a sort of supportive, lovely atmosphere around you regarding this, okay? But it all comes from you just cutting yourself some slack and really getting decisive about what it is, which direction you're going in now. But Spirit is really highlighting this for you and helping you to give you that clarity and make that happen. So that energy is coming in for you. Okay, that's everything that I have for you today in this reading. I hope this reading was beneficial for you. It's been my honor to read your cards for you as always. Please connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what is going on with you in your lives. And if you feel called to, do check out my collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations to help to dissolve any blocks that you have towards prosperity and money, and create beautiful changes in your life. People have been writing to me every day to say what great results they've been getting, and fast results as well. It's really helping them to break down those old patterns, which is really wonderful to hear. But thank you so much for spending your time with me. I just love it so much. It's been really fun. Lots of positive energy here for you with your career and finances in the near future. Okay, but have an amazing week. You're always in my thoughts. I'm sending you all a big hug, and I will see you again soon, hopefully on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is Clair Summer, and this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 4. So I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and see what is coming up for you in your career and money situation at the moment. So we have this card, Creative Blocks, from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. We have Ace of Pentacles, Warrior Woman from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. We have Three of Swords. We have the card Flying from the Dream Oracle cards deck. We have Page of Wands, the card Amethyst from the Gaia Oracle deck. We have Communication, Queen of Cups, the Emperor, and Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan from the Moonology deck. Okay, you just bear with me a moment while I make some room in this beautiful garden that I've created for you so you can see the cards. So what we have here for you at this time, obviously we just need to talk about this. It's an unusual card to come up in a finance and career reading, but I'm sensing from this that for some of you in group 4, it may be the case that you've experienced some sort of disappointment in work. So it may be that you went for a job that you really wanted and unfortunately you didn't get it. This is something that will have happened in the recent past if this resonates with you, okay? So I'm just, maybe that you missed out in the last few months on a job, or you missed an opportunity, or you didn't get the contract or the deal that you wanted. There's some sort of, loss or disappointment here when we see this card, okay? It could be that you've been applying for a lot of jobs and you haven't managed to get the job that you wanted, or any job at all at this time, okay? So I'm sensing that there's a little bit of disappointment here, okay, that you may be experiencing, okay? Or it could just be something at work that's felt a little bit difficult and has caused you to feel lost. Perhaps, there's been some big changes at work and things aren't the same in your work environment or your workplace, and that's you're experiencing that as some sort of sadness and disappointment, okay? Maybe there's been some changes or some reorganizations or something like that, or maybe somebody that or your friends or really liked who you worked with have left the company and they're no longer there, okay? So I'm seeing that at this time, okay? There's like a lot of positivity in this reading, which I think is really exciting. So we have this beautiful page of Wands energy. So I see a new opportunity coming in for you in the near future in your career situation, okay? So this is positivity. You are going to be getting some good news coming in. So if you're waiting to find out if you're going to be getting a particular contract, or if something is going to work out, or you're waiting to hear back regarding a job interview or something like that, I see this as a sign from spirit of good news, okay? This is also indicating that you're starting something new. So maybe for some of you, you're starting a new job, or you're contemplating starting a new job, or even a change in career. But this is really a new cycle that's beginning for you in this situation, and you're going to be leaving behind some of these more difficult energies that you have been experiencing, okay? So I see you being very passionate about something, maybe a project that you're working on, or just, having a lot of energy and enthusiasm for what it is that you're doing. So if you've been feeling a little bit lackluster, if you've been feeling like you haven't had the motivation to do your work, Spirit is really just giving you that push, and you're just really going to feel that spark. When we see the Page of Wands, it's really a spark, an ignition of you sort of getting started and really pushing into action, and getting up in the morning and doing what it is that you need to do to make it happen. I see a lot of hustling here as well. I really see the Page of Wands as a real hustler. So I see you sort of being on the top of your game, feeling really inspired, and being able to inspire other people as well, which I think is really good. Spirit is also saying that you may be doing some learning, so you may be investing in yourself in the near future regarding your career, which is going to help you to progress further, okay? So you may want to invest in yourself in some sort of course, or learning, or just, spending time reading so that you can gain more knowledge, and this is really going to benefit you. Okay, I see you connecting to a lot of people who are really going to help you to progress and, become successful as well. I see that people are really going to want to work with you, and you're going to be quite magnetic at this time. Okay. Also, I'm sensing that you're going to be challenging your limiting beliefs with this energy here as well. So we have this card, creative block. So it may be that you've been experiencing, again, we're talking about difficulty in being motivated or something like that, or you're just feeling like you don't know what step to take next. I see you overcoming that and knowing what the next stage is for you, okay? I see any challenges that you have as being very positive and as part of your growth. It's going to be like a learning opportunity for you, which is really going to benefit you and work towards your success, okay? Which I think is really good. And I just see you being very, very inspired at this time. Just lots and lots of ideas, and lots of passion to put in to whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Which I think is really exciting. And also, I sense, because we have this card flying. Hang on, let me grab it. So we have this card flying, and with the Page of Wands, they both indicate travel for you at this time. So it may be that you're traveling with your work, or it may be that you're moving locations to apply for work, or to take a job, or just as part of your you may be doing some training or something like this, and you might get the opportunity to travel somewhere else in order to do that, or to meet a client or something like this. So I see this wonderful opportunity for you to travel, which I think is going to be quite good fun. Okay. We have this your dreams need a practical plan. So again, we're looking at this is all action with this Page of Wands energy. So I think you're going to go from this place of sort of thinking about things, really dreaming about it and having it on your vision board, and or just maybe sitting at your desk and dreaming about it, to really getting practical as to what it is that you need to do to make those dreams a reality. Okay, to really focus that energy into what it is that you want to create in your life. Okay, so I also have the Emperor showing up here as well. Again, this speaks about taking action at this time. I see you being very confident in your abilities, whatever role it is that you have at this time. I see you just being able to take on your responsibilities with grace and with ease. And I see you gaining a lot of respect in your workplace or with the people that you work with. So whatever it is that you're working on at this time, whatever it is that you're working towards, you will, I see you being very grounded, very centered in yourself in a very beautiful way. And this is going to lead to you being, highly respected by other people. They're going to be able to recognize your efforts, and they're going to be able to really, respect you for what it is that you're doing. Okay, so this also indicates that you may be leading other people. So you may get the opportunity to lead a project, you may get the opportunity to follow through on your ideas, and it may be that you are going to be promoted. So promotion, when we see the Emperor, is definitely on the cards for you at this time. So Spirit is really saying, if there is an opportunity for you to raise yourself up or go for promotion, or it may be that you're offered promotion, or you're headhunted for another job. So make sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date, because Spirit is really saying there's that opportunity for you to rise up the ladder and, take on more responsibility here, okay? And people will really respond to you really well in that role, okay? This also could, for some of you, depending on where you're at on your career path, your career journey, just represent a really good boss who recognizes your worth. And I think this is really important. It's really good to have people on your side. So I see somebody more experienced recognizing your worth, and that is going to lead to you having, the opportunities to progress and to go forward. You really need to catch somebody's eye, somebody who has that experience, that knowledge, that wisdom, and that authority, so that they can help you to raise up and to sort of lead you forward. Okay, so do listen to other people who you respect yourself, and who have that experience and wisdom that you can learn from. Okay, so that's definitely indicated here. And again, we have this card communication. So, again, this is about you just reaching out to people who have more experience to see what it is that you can learn from them, and really communicating. I also see with this card that for some of you, you've got like a message that you want to share. This card is so beautiful that you've got something inside you that you want to share with other people. So it may be through a blog, it may be through writing a book, something like this. But definitely, or it may just be that you're just really communicating your ideas in the workplace in a really positive way that is really well received from other people and really makes a difference in your team or to the world's, the collective in general. Okay, I definitely see that you've got something to share, something to say. Okay. We also have this card, beautiful card, Warrior Woman here. If you can see that. Again, have you answered your deepest calling? So this again is about rising up, raising yourself up at this time, okay? And just really getting in touch with what it is that you have got to offer the world. And I see you having a wonderful opportunity to be able to do that, over the next few months. We also have the lovely Ace of Pentacles, which is wonderful to see at this time. So I see money coming in for you, which is really exciting. And it's going to be unexpected money. which is coming your way. Okay, so this could be in the form of a tax rebate, something that you weren't expecting. Could be that you just get a really, really good deal on something, and something that you've really wanted or needed, you get at a really excellent knockdown price, or you find it on eBay or something like this. So I see, like, money saved is money earned. Okay, so I definitely see, a pay rise may be coming your way as well. So I definitely see an increase in your abundance and in your finances. Okay, so this is, really positive for you in your financial situation. Okay, which will be nice. I want to talk about this beautiful Queen of Cups here as well at this time. So what I'm sensing from this is that you have an idea for a project or a business that is very close to your heart. Okay, it's something that you've been keeping within you for maybe quite a long time. It's not something that maybe that you've shared with other people, or you've only shared with those who are closest to you, but it's something that you feel very strongly about. Okay, so I'm sensing that your intuition is going to guide you, maybe with this project as you go forward, or it may just be like as you're taking steps forward in your career. Really, Spirit is really saying, listen to your intuition, because that inner voice is going to guide you as to what the best decision is, and the best steps to take in your work life. Okay, I see you, when I see this card, this is so lovely. I really see you being in the flow with your work, having lots of creative ideas, being able to contribute a lot to your workplace, feeling very inspired and just flowing with things, and really, things working out well for you, or working out how you imagine them to. Sometimes we have an idea in our minds and then it doesn't kind of quite work out how we want it to, or there's so many problems. But I see you just gracefully flowing through and things working out really well for you. Okay, again, this speaks of receiving. So we're talking about receiving financial abundance here as well. So this is really just like accepting what the universe wants to offer you at this time. So the universe wants to offer you money and prosperity. So just be open to what it is that the universe wants to bring you to make your life a little bit easier. I see you feeling very nourished in what it is that you're doing as well, which is really lovely. Again, I think this links with this warrior woman card. Could be a man as well, but again, we're talking about that yin energy. Okay, about answering your deepest calling, about what it is that you truly want to do, or that you truly want to share with other people. Okay, so this may mean for some of you taking a creative path, or just being very creative. Okay, this often indicates maybe an artist, or some sort of creative project, something like this. This may be something that you want to do as a side hustle to your main job, or it may be that you're thinking of going into a more creative career. Okay, I do sense though that with this energy, you are a very good listener to other people, and people really respect that. It's a very gentle energy. It is the energy of a healer and a nurturer. So I do believe that you have those qualities to offer other people. Okay, it may be that you're in a healing or nurturing profession, or it may just be that you bring that energy to other people in your workplace, and that people are drawn to you for that reason, to share with you. Okay, so you have you attract good people around you. Yeah. So, you do have so much to give other people. I see you having a lot to give other people, and that you're able to create this wonderful safe space for other people to be able to share their own vision, share their own feelings, okay, at this time. And I just think that makes you a very good friend. It makes you a wonderful person to have in any sort of team, and people will be happy to have you on their team, So yeah, and also we have this beautiful card, Amethyst, as well. So again, this speaks to me. This links in very well with this Ace of Pentacles energy of just being, just this time of great abundance coming in for you, this unexpected money. And, again, Amethyst is so much about confidence. So again, we're talking about, being confident in your abilities at this time. Okay, so yeah, I see you transitioning out of this feeling of difficulty, lack and loss, okay? And moving towards these much more graceful, warmer energies into something really positive for you in your work life, okay? So money is coming in for you, and I see you being sort of very well respected at work, and, you know, again, this opportunity to travel, okay? But yeah, whatever it is, if you've got this idea for a project that you've been holding close to your heart, Spirit is really encouraging you to share that now, and to, you know, start planning and you know, take action to move that forward, okay, and overcome these blocks. And Spirit is really going to help you with those energies to make that happen for you, okay? I hope this reading has given you some clarity today, and that you have found it beneficial. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. Thank you so, so much for spending your time with me. Do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what is going on with you in your lives at this time. And if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations to really help to raise your vibration and dissolve any blocks that you have or unhealthy patterns regarding money and finances and prosperity. People have been writing to me every day saying what great results they've been getting as a result of doing these meditations, which is lovely to hear. Okay, have an amazing week. You're always in my thoughts. I'm sending you all a big hug, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. So you take care now. Bye bye.